Hello everybody, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. How are you doing today? That's so nice to hear. Are you ready to sing our good morning song together? Let's make our arms into a big circle out in front of us like this. Now raise that circle up, up, up over your head, and let's give a little stretch from one side, stretch over to the other side. Now let's bring that circle back to the middle. And it's time to sing together. If you know the words, will you sing along with me? It goes like this. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Let's jump right into circle time. Right here we have the calendar and weather chart. Now the first thing that we do is begin with the date. And when we say the date, first we say the month. The month is right up here. If you know the month, will you say it with me? I'll give you a hint. The month is February. And today is February 17th. So let's move the chip over from the number 16. Yesterday was February 16th, and today is February 17th. February 17th. And the year is up here. Do you remember what the year is? 2021. That's right, friends. So let's say the date one more time all together. Are you ready? Today is February 17th, 2021. Okay, everybody, let me see those counting fingers, and let's warm them up. We are going to count all the days that we've had so far in the month of February. Let's start at the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have had 17 days so far in the month. And look at this, friends. We're almost finished with the month of February. February is a pretty quick month. All right, everybody, it's time to sing the Days of the Week song. And I'm wondering, how many fingers should I hold up for the Days of the Week song? That's right, 7. We need 7 fingers for this song because there are 7 days in the week. So let's hold up one hand. One hand has 5 fingers. And if you hold up 2 more fingers, now you have 7 fingers. If you know the words to this song, sing along with me. It goes like this. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now let's travel back down to right here. Does anybody remember what the day was yesterday? I'll give you a hint. Tuesday. You're right, friends. Yesterday was Tuesday. Great memory. Do you know what the day is today? I'll give you another clue. Wednesday. That's right, friends. Today is Wednesday. Now, if today is Wednesday, that means that tomorrow will be Thursday. Tomorrow will be Thursday. But let's go back to today. Will you sing Today is Wednesday with me? Today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday all day long. Today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday all day long. Now let's travel back up to the top. Right here, we have the season. Do you know what the season is? That's right, it's winter time. And in the winter time at my house, it's very, very cold and snowy. But maybe you live in a place where it's nice and warm, even in the winter time. Speaking of the weather, let's talk a little bit more about that. But first, we need to sing our weather song. If you know the words, sing along with me. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Friends, do you see this picture right here? It's a picture of a sun and the clouds. When I look outside of my window, it's mostly cloudy, but I can see the sun popping out. So I can say it's partly sunny or partly cloudy. And look at my temperature chart. It's on blue. It's another cold day where I live. But not only is it cold, it's freezing. The temperature is only 4 degrees where I live. That's so freezing. What's the weather like where you live, friends? Thanks for sharing with me. Okay, now it's time to move on to the letter of the week. This week we've been learning all about this letter. Do you remember the 2 sounds that this letter makes? Let's start off with the short sound first. The short sound says ah, ah, ah. Can you say that with me, friends? Ah, ah, ah. And how about the long sound? What does that sound like? Oh. And do you know what this letter is called? That's right. This is the letter O. And this is a lowercase o. O has 2 sounds, a short sound and a long sound. Okay, friends, are you ready to guess what's inside of my letter box today? Remember, friends, inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter O. Now, I'll give you a couple of clues, and if you think you know what it is, you can take a guess. Let's see. Here's your first hint. This is a type of a fruit. This fruit is a citrus fruit. It has a peel on the outside, and this fruit grows on trees that grow in warmer climates. Do you think you know what it is? Let's see. This is an orange. An orange is a citrus fruit. Do you see this waxy peel on the outside? When you peel it off, inside is really juicy fruit. Orange starts with the letter O. Friends, we've also been talking about a new number this week. If you know this number, you can say it out loud with me on the count of 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. 11! This is the number 11, friends. And this is also a double-digit number. Double means 2. So when you see this number, it's the number 11. But when you write this number, first you write the number 1, and then another 1. And then you have the number 11. Now, friends, we don't have 11 fingers to count, so instead we've been making tally marks. Will you count 11 tally marks with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes across, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 more. 11 tally marks. Now let's see what's inside of the box to count today. I have 11 pebbles. Pebbles are small rocks that look like this. I'm going to gather them all up. And because these pebbles aren't very large, I can fit them all in one hand like this. As I count them, I'm going to line them up across the top of the box. Will you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pebbles. Now that it's wintertime at my house, sometimes it's just too cold to go outside, but I still really enjoy looking outside of my window. So when I look outside of my window right now, I see a ton of snow covering the ground. I also see lots of trees, but these trees don't have any leaves on them. All the leaves fell off in the autumn, but the leaves will grow back in a couple of months. Let's see what else. I also see a big black bird that flew into the front of my yard. That's called a crow. What do you see when you look outside your window? So both of my sons love to look outside of the window, but that means that sometimes they leave behind sticky fingerprints. And when that happens, it's sometimes hard to see out the window because the fingerprints make the windows very blurry. Now when that happens, it's time to work together to clean up the sticky handprints. Come on, I'll show you how we do that. For today's work, you will need a spray bottle. Inside of the spray bottle, I have 3/4 full of water and a little bit of white vinegar. I also added a couple of drops of essential oil, which is optional. It's just to mask the scent of the white vinegar, which is a little bit strong sometimes. You'll also need a small cloth or a hand towel and a squeegee, which is also optional. And the last thing that you'll need is a big window like this. So like I said before, when my windows are full of sticky handprints, it makes the window a little bit blurry and hard to see. So then I know that it's time to clean the window. So the first thing to do is remove any items that may be on the windowsill. This is the windowsill right here. So I'm going to move the picture and this little sailboat out of the way. Next, you're going to take your spray bottle and you're going to spray the solution over the window. So start at the top, work your way down, and make sure that you have plenty of solution on the window. So if you're working with a cloth or a hand towel, you're going to simply start at the top and you're going to move the cloth in circular movements around like this. Around and around and around and around. You want to make sure that you're wiping up any extra cleaning solution, but at the same time, you want to make sure that there are no smudges left. So around and around and around and around like this. And work your way down, down, down the window. Now, if you're using a squeegee, you're going to hold the handle right here. And this is the flat part. This is the part that you're going to bring to the window. And again, you're going to work from the top down. So start at the top and go down, 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 like this. Let's try that one more time. Go to the top, down, 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 down. So friends, if your windows are high up, it may help to use a little step stool so that you can reach the top and clean down, 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 down. And look at this. The windows are nice and clean and I can see much better. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. I'm so excited for spring to come back in a couple of months because when I look outside of the window, the outside will look completely different. Instead of snow covering the ground, the snow will start to melt and the grass will be visible again. And leaf buds will begin to open up in the trees. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and find me on outschool.com for my live and interactive classes. Before we go, we have one last song to sing. Can you wave goodbye like this? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.